So I got a complaint that game audio too high. Oh, it's probably just cuz I was too far away from the no. It was too high. Welcome to Final Fantasy 2. Long-lived peace is over. The Emperor of Palamecia summoned monsters from hell to begin his campaign for world conquest. A rebel army arose in the kingdom of Fynn to stop the Empire. However, Castle Fynn has fallen, and the rebels escaped to the town of Altair. 4 youths from Fynn, their parents killed by the Empire, flee from Imperial forces. Someone. Okay. I just left like a ton of empty air. Alright, so, funny thing about this game. The original version, I believe, didn't have official names for the characters, but around a year after this game's release, there was a novel that was made by the game's scenario writer, Kenji Terada. And he does give names to these characters, and these names have been used in every single re-release, like, ever. Even though the book is kind of like in this weird, like, nebulous, like, non-canon state, but it's also, like, weird. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the book. But yeah, these are the proper names: Firion, Guy, Leon, and Maria. So yeah, we're getting our ass kicked. Let's get the fuck out of here. No? Okay. Well, this game's pretty funny. A lot of the people in the fan base don't like this game. In the like Western fan base, like in America and shit. A lot of people don't like this game. If like you're a Final Fantasy fan, it's not unheard of to hear people shit on this game constantly. I disagree with a lot of the arguments brought up, and hopefully I'll be able to discuss the points as they come up, as they become relevant. Will he live? Yes, I sense a strong life force within him. He should wake up soon. Found them gravely injured when we fled from Fynn. Let him be for now. This sigil will strengthen him. Yes, let's join the others. If the Empire completes the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, the attack will begin in earnest. We can't sit idly by and watch. We must act. Where am I? Where is everyone? Leon, Maria, Guy. Leon, you're alive. I thought. Maria, Guy, where's Leon? Princess of Fynn, save us, but Leon not here. I see. I'm sure he's safe. You're all okay? Good. Thank you, Your Highness. Please let us join the rebel army. Can't allow that. You would only be throwing your lives away. You need to return home. We have no homes. Not anymore. The Empire attacked and our parents. Truly sorry. You're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to get by well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Huh? Password is Wild Rose Learn. Oh! The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Fynn. Maria, your brother Leon is missing? I think he's being held in Fynn. But Fynn is now prowling with the Emperor's beasts. Entering Fynn won't be easy. Proceed to Fynn. It will be your first step towards fulfilling your fate. Ah, you know the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. So, we have this guy. Walloom lies to the east. You can't get there without a canoe. And then we have this guy who's like slow. Like this first screen shows off their new fucking Geo. Like they can now like modulate the speed of everybody. They can have like this fast young perp. Perp? What the fuck? And this slow old guy. Off to Fynn? Bad idea. The city's crawling with the Empire's monsters. You'd be lucky to make it to Gatry up north. This is the meeting room. You're in the rebel hideout of Altair. Now we're gonna go over here. An arrow struck me. My daughter Hilda is in charge now. Huh? This is the king's room. His Majesty was gravely wounded in the flight from Fynn. This is the king's room. Okay. That's all on the top floor. So yeah, this game starts off, you die, and then you wake up here. It's pretty sick. Prince Gordon of Kashwan is hiding here in Altair. Something's made him lose faith in himself. Oh, I spy it. Your chat. Potion. Recording this on Halloween. Princess Hilda escaped to this town when Fynn was sacked. She is leading the rebels while the king recovers. Oh, I'm Paul, the legendary thief. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse bulging with gil. I never steal from the rebels. I'm from Fynn, too, but I had to flee from the Empire. This is the town of Altair. The Imperial forces haven't been deployed this far. So we're already equipped, unlike the first game. I have a sword, a buckler, and leather armor. Maria has a bow and some clothes. And Guy, or Guy, I'm gonna pronounce it Guy, has an axe and leather. I know, like, sometimes it's pronounced Guy, and sometimes it's pronounced Guy. I'm just gonna assume Guy. I know some people pronounce Guy, because I knew a guy growing up. He was an asshole. Skilled blacksmith. Tobul, the man in the weapon shop, is a skilled blacksmith. Something's been bothering him. Oh, yay. So I don't know this game nearly as well as Final Fantasy 1, mostly because I've only played it twice. I played this original version once and the Pixel remaster when it came out then. I'm just a batty old man. Or am I? I am Tobul, the best blacksmith around. And over here you can buy knives, a knife, a staff, a javelin, or broadsword. Now the funny thing about this game is that there's no traditional leveling system. See those bottom pieces right there, weapon skills? Yeah, each thing has like its own weapon skill. Like, say I use a sword to attack. That gives me 1 point in my sword skill. And remember how in the first game, for those who've watched, remember in the first game, you had like these, like, you could hit multiple times. The more you level up your weapon skills, the more hits you deal. I believe that's how it works, and it goes up by each 100 point in this original version. There's also all these strength, agility, stamina, intellect, spirit, magic power, and right-handed. Here's the thing, you may notice that there's no EXP meter. That's because EXP isn't really a thing in this game. It's just straight up not a thing. Instead, you have to level up your skills through pretty much doing the thing you want to level up. Think the Elder Scrolls. For a more like modern example. So I guess, does the Elder Scrolls kind of have this? I guess it's pretty different from Elder Scrolls. I haven't played Elder Scrolls in a while. I guess like Skyrim kind of works like that. I don't know if the other ones do. So we have Maria here. She's super fast and she's super smart, but she doesn't have much strength, stamina, or magic power. Stamina determines how much HP you'll receive on each level up, and I think magic power determines MP. And then we have Guy here. Guy has HP, strength, and stamina, so he's just gonna get a shit ton of hit points, but he also has like a decent amount of intellect and spirit, so you can pretty much go like either way for him. It's just that his MP is going to be super low. And then Firion is just kind of like all across the board pretty decent. And they start off with a sword, a bow, and an axe. This game also, you may have noticed in the first fight, but this game also has a row system. So like, I think I activate it here. Yeah, so you can put a character in the back row. And the way the row system works in this game is actually pretty different from like what you may be used to in like 4 or 5 or 6. Where do I want to cure? I'm gonna get cure. Where if you're in the back row, enemies can't hit you. But also, you can't hit enemies back. Unless you have a bow, which Maria does. So, while I'm here... But the thing with the bow... So you might, like, think, like... Oh, I can just, like, have... I can just have, like, Maria in the back, and she'll never take any damage, so I don't have to worry about her getting one shot. Yes, kind of. But if you wanted to attack... you'll have to, especially early on, you'll have to have her in the front row, because, I don't think you have to, but, like, later on, it becomes pretty obvious that, like, if you have her in the back row, oh, this is the revive room, by the way, you go here to revive people when they die, and that's gonna happen, I almost guarantee it. The magic bow is what I'm getting at. Some weapon types have different effects on magic than others. And like bow is the worst one for magic, if I recall correctly. This game has a lot of weird mechanics, like kind of like small mechanics like that. And unfortunately, I think it's a factor of why this game isn't liked very much, is because like the mechanics are kind of like weird, and I was like, oh, well, how was I supposed to know that? Well, you're supposed to read a manual, but it never got released in the West until the PS1. And by that point, games got so advanced that you didn't really need manuals anymore. So we are going up to Fynn to check out if Leon is is being held prisoner. And for now, I think most of the enemies in this early game are pretty much fodder for you to level up on. I believe how it works, if you have under a third HP, I believe is the thing, you have a higher chance of leveling up hit points. But you have to get hit. So like, say Guy has like 10 HP or something, and like he goes into the next battle. It won't work unless he gets hit. So the enemies in the early game are pretty weak to compensate for that, because it can be kind of like, if they had like enemies doing 10 or 20 damage, that would be pretty rough. So like the enemies are super weak. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. I think another reason why this game isn't liked very much is because it came out on the PS1. I believe, after Final Fantasy VII. So, like, people's expectations for these games were sky high. It was like, oh, what, oh, this is Final Fantasy. It's gonna be like super, like, it's gonna have good graphics and it's gonna like be sick. Cause like it was also re-released during the time where like the 3D gaming boom, where like anything 2D was pretty much fucked. In at least in the West, and in Japan there was a lot more variance, I guess, and people were more open to that, but like not in the West. We all got attacks off. I forgot to... Okay, that doesn't matter. We all run forward, and Maria got stamina up because she lost health. I'm gonna go ahead and have Cure on Furion. He's gonna be like a little bit of a red mage like class. That's the kind of funny thing about this game. Anybody can be anything in this game, which is fucking sick. Ah! Oh. Yeah, they're so weak that they run from us. I was considering using a version of this game that patched out all the bugs. But it also like fucked with the RNG. And like I don't really fuck with that. It fucked with the RNG and like also did some other things I'm not sure like I want to do. Like I don't know. It's mainly the RNG thing. Like I don't like the fact that it fucked with the RNG, and like it has a new formula for the RNG now, and it's like, you know, you could have put that in the like enhanced version, but no, you didn't. You put it in like this version. Like, okay. I don't know. It bothered me. So like I don't feel like I could do it. I'm gonna go ahead and use Cure on Maria. So another thing people like to tell you is that, oh, the only way to play this game without losing your mind, magic power! I believe that goes towards your... Oh, fuck, I forgot. I believe that goes towards how much MP you'll have by doing stuff. I'm very intelligent. Don't mind me. So now we are in Gatia, I believe it was. And this is where you can buy the other set of weapon types. You can buy the axe and a bow. And in the other place you could buy a dagger and a staff. I believe the staff is the best for for magic casters. Staves and bows, because as much as the bows hinder your magic, it's still pretty good to be able to attack and not get retaliated on. Adria and Altair haven't fallen to the Empire yet. Galtia. Okay, it's called Galtia. Buckler. Leather. So this game, also was going to be like brought over to the West in like 1991, 1992, but the SNES was like out by then, and they were like, no, we want to focus on like the SNES, so they moved on to Final Fantasy IV, and that became the US's Final Fantasy II. There's a pub on the outskirts of Fynn. When the Empire invaded, the owner didn't make it out in time. Now he's serving drinks to the Imperials. Yeah, another revive house. They're not marked this time. I was hoping I would get enough money to buy the spell, but I forgot how stingy this game is with money. This is the village of Gatria. Fynn is across the lake, see? No, I don't see. You can see Fynn here. And like another aspect of why I think people don't like this game is this part right here. If you go too far to the left, you'll actually encounter some late game enemies. It can actually be quite scary. So you want to like hug the water really well. And it's like, oh fuck. Well, what am I supposed to do? I think like that was a very bad design choice, because like the player's gonna go like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And they'll start like exploring other places and get killed there. And it's like how was I supposed to know I was supposed to go up to this place that's dangerous, you know? I feel like this game is good. I do feel like it gets too much hate, and a lot of the arguments against the game are pretty like not accurate and like kind of dumb. But this game has problems. Like, for example, this original release is very buggy, just like Final Fantasy 1. And the funny story of why it's buggy is because the lead programmer, Nasir Jabeli's work permit for being in Japan, for working in Japan, expired. And so like he had to lead from like across the ocean. And like this was back in 1988. Like how fucking like painful was that, you know? Like how much of a disaster was that shit show? I think goblins are your only source of income that can even get close to reaching like being able to buy anything. This is why you're like decked out at the start of the game. Move my mic closer because my neck is starting to hurt. I think Maria is getting more stamina, which is good. Yeah, one issue I also have is that a lot of the early game enemies love missing and running away, which I think was a mistake. I think the running away bit was a bug, but maybe not. I'm not an expert. Can Firion like stop missing? Really, bro? I'm gonna go ahead and heal Maria. Sure. Like, one thing people argue about this game is that it's very grindy. I don't agree with that. I beat this game twice without grinding. Got more magic power. One of which was on a reproduction cart. I've never played this game on emulation. Right now I'm playing on a flash cart. And unfortunately, I actually gave away my original copy of the reproduction card I had to my best friend Riley. Riley has it, and I'm just kind of fucked without a manual. I have to just remember how this game works. Games Corner Guides is a pretty good resource. Game has a lot of nuance to it. So if you talk to any of those soldiers, you're fucking dead. I learned that the hard way. So you have to go around the outskirts of town, just like that guy said, to find the pub. This game really does let you, like, get yourself killed. and that just, like, stresses... it's really good, like, game storytelling because it really stresses like, hey, if you're not careful, you'll die. Like, you need to be careful in this game. This ain't like Final Fantasy 1 where like you can be like you need to be like kind of careful. No, you need to be fucking careful in this game. You have to treat every encounter like it can be your last if you're not like it's just one of the many ways that this game does that. Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. Bleeding Imperials are nothing but an ill-bred rabble. Aha! You're with the rebels. There's a secret door in this wall. Wounded soldier is inside. Go. Oh! Let me go down, 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 down. Is it Leon? Is it our friend Leon? Ooh, treasure chest. Potion. 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 You're going to turn me over to the Empire. Kill me first. So, you're rebels, right? I'm Prince Scott of Kwashuan. Prince Scott, we were told you didn't make it. Barely alive, I have a favor to ask. Tell my brother Gordon that he's strong and needs more faith in himself. Else the king must know that the reason Finn lost is because Count Borgen betrayed us. He's now a general in the Imperial Army. Tell Hildur that I'll ever... No, don't deliver that last message. Confessions of a dying man would only bring her... They would only bring her pain. My brother Leon. My brother Leon, have you heard news of him? Sorry, but I have not. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it'll be of use. I'm going extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest a little while. Yay! He's dead. So, Scott's ring is the map in this game. Instead of doing like a secret code, you'll just have access to the ring. And it has like, it's actually a really cool visual. I'll show you once I get out of here. But I am getting the fuck out of here. Fuck this place. But yeah, that's how this game starts. Fortunately, we haven't found Leon yet. But I'm sure... Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm sure our guys want to help the rebellion. Oh, I think I remember something. If I target the back or something, it'll have like a less likely chance to hit. Not you. Like, there's a strategy in this game that people used to. I think nowadays people are kind of grown wise to the fact that it's a dumb idea. They're like, the only way to play this game is just to like hurt yourself and like max out on hit points, and that's like the only way to play this game without like losing your mind. And that's like totally not true. Like enemy like hit points in this game don't really matter, and you get them naturally anyway. So like trying to focus on that specifically without focusing on stuff like your strength or your magic is just a really bad idea. Yeah, so you can see Guy got his HP up, and now he has 56 HP, 56 HP because he has 16 stamina. He had 16 stamina when he leveled up, but now he has 17 because he also got that. And Firion got MP up, and he got 7 extra points of magic power, which was what MP stands for in this game. Now, I believe I want him in, like, if I'm using Cure, which is considered a white magic spell, that's considered a chance that increases my chances of increasing my spirit stat. And the thing is, if I use strength on Guy, if I level up strength, there's a good chance he'll lower his intellect stat, which actually happened. I believe it's... I forget what levels up agility. I think it's just dodging. Because agility kind of only factors your evasion. So I think you just have to dodge shit. Which is why the enemies in the early game tend to like be super like inaccurate. I'm going to heal up. Oh shit. I'm gonna heal up Guy in the next battle because I want to see my spirit increases. I think if your spirit increases, your attack goes down. I think that's how it works. And every level of spell that you do, every time a spell levels up just like weapons, and every time it levels up, that's how much MP it'll take because it gets stronger. So right now, curing only takes 1 MP, which is like, oh sweet, nice, easy. Oh yeah, you increase your evasion by equipping shields. That's right. Forgot about that. But yeah, this game has a lot of varied mechanics, I would say. There's a lot of meat to this, how this game works. And I actually really appreciate it. Because it's like, it kind of rewards you for knowing what you're doing. But you can also just kind of play it without knowing what you're doing, and you'll be just fine. Like, it's fine. Yeah, so just like in the first game, if you attack an enemy that's already dead, you're just, you're screwed. Like, you wasted that turn. No one leveled up anything. Yeah, but like people say like, oh, it's impossible to play this game. You have to grind your HP. But like the thing is, you're gonna be leveling up HP a lot anyway. So like, why focus on it and not, you know, play the game? I don't know. It creates kind of like a little suspense. Ah! Okay. Because, like, I'm choosing to keep Guy at low HP even though he can get killed. Because I want him to level HP so much. And he died because I'm an idiot. Because I didn't want to cure him, because I would have kept him from getting HP. Like, either just, like, fucking kills Guy and leaves. But yeah. Luckily, it doesn't cost anything to heal people in this game. Or to revive people in this game, like it did in Final Fantasy 1. So we can just, once we get to Gatria, we're good. And it's not as devastating when you lose a party member because there's no EXP, so you don't have to worry about anyone falling behind. Or being under-leveled or over-leveled or whatever. I believe this is the first game to introduce ethers. Because the first game didn't have, like, ethers because it ran on, like, a D&D like system. So we go up here. And we revive the Guy. And then we're gonna heal up and then go there. Nice little intro for Final Fantasy 2. 33 minutes, that's not too bad. I was worried it was going a little bit long. 32 minutes ain't that bad. I do need to remember to save, because you don't save at ends anymore. You have to save manually, which I always forget to do. And also, your in cost depends on how much damage and MP you need healed. I think it's 1 gil per each. So like early on, super easy to get healed. Later on is when it gets troublesome. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.